When I was about 9-10 years old, I fell whilst playing football and my tooth broke in half, and I've had years of going to really bad dentists and having really bad experiences. I previously had a Maryland bridge and it just kept falling out, and I just needed a permanent solution. I constantly lived in fear of it falling out again one day, and it did. One day I bit into a peach and hit the stone and it just cracked right out. Unless you've been through it, unless you've had an issue with your teeth, I don't think anyone actually fully understands that it's the first thing people see when they look at you. So I felt so conscious of my teeth, and that fear just kind of kept resonating. So for me, getting a dental implant was a necessity. I needed a permanent solution to stop that kind of living in fear, basically. I was really nervous about having work done. So I went in there with a little bit of kind of trepidation, a bit of reservation on how's this going to go. But when you walk in there, you see the professionalism, you see how serious they take everything and how serious they take your concerns as well. So I had an initial consultation, and then I had a sit-down kind of conversation with Martin. He talked me through what the procedure would be, what the options were, also told me the potential issues that would happen. Luckily, nothing happened like that. Martin has a very good way of he's a bit like the Oracle, but he's also a bit like Santa Claus at the same time. He kind of tells you what you want to hear, but it's also very realistic. I explained to him that because of the industry I work in, I'm very visual. Being a photographer, I have to see the result before I actually have it done. Throughout all the process, he was very aware of that. Showed me basically setups of how it would end up looking like. And it was just really reassuring to kind of visualize that and know what the end result is going to look like. The first time I actually had the implant in, I'm man enough to say this, I cried on the tube on the way home. Years and years of such stress and issues with dentists, to actually have a lasting result and know that it's in there and it's permanent, and actually feel so impressed by the work that had been done. I just broke down, and it was like happy tears. It was all happy tears. It was not, it was like a new road for me. It was like a new journey. It felt like the start of something good.